Hey, it's Nintendo Sony for 2011 aka MannyWolverine. You guys are the rusty interest monsters toward this channel. Oh man, BitChute, Brady on Instagram, Twitter, and of course Rumble or any other social media platform. You guys can think, holy freaking shite on the stick, bro. Shysta, bro. Mega mad. Shysta. This news just literally dropped the other day by the time you guys see it. When it's on a very early Wednesday night. Oh my god. New Nintendo leaks revealing the original plans from most early design cuts and features. I remember all this shit too. Super old school stuff, man. Real old school, but both of my boys, I know, very, very big, more ginormous big ass channel. Leave links about the description box down below. Spawn Wave and the other dude, Homie. And shout outs to both those motherfuckers. They put this shit on us really, really quick. Absolutely insanity. I heard about it this morning when I was at work, which is probably gonna be the last week of work before I get my little Christmas week vacation, which is great. Because I know I'll be able to do more YouTube videos, but next week I'll be spending a lot more time with family and friends. Mainly Riverside. A lot more in California for a little bit. I don't care about the restrictions and shit. I don't care. Two of my cousins gave me this really cool invite to let me watch Woman with them, 1984. I gotta watch that shit ASAP. And it's only gonna be like 2-3 days when I'm over there, but I don't care. I'm still taking a week off of my YouTube stuff, along with everything else. I don't care about the pandemic, scandemic either. All that to me is just stricter code, government restriction. My personal opinion is the New World Order, Freemason, Illuminati is beyond Illuminati crap now. Honestly, it's straight out FEMA camp police state to the maximum steroid injection. Fuck that asshole, Mr. Fauci. He's a piece of shit. He's probably gonna burn in hell, that motherfucker. In my own personal opinion, fuck him. He's part of the evil Satanic Rockefeller Rothschilds anyway, so you go fuck off. No, that's not spreading information. Fuck those cocksuckers, man. I swear, I know I said it was going to be hatred or bigotry, but I had to with him. That dude is an absolute, in my personal opinion, a straight out demon. I don't believe in science either. Fuck science. In my own personal opinion, I know it's supposed to be a Christian and all that. It's supposed to be loving Jesus, Yahshua, Yahweh, the true protector of God, Jesus, which I do believe. I read my Bible almost every day for this past year especially. First time in like 18, 19 years I've read it. The last time I read it was like 2000, 2001, 2003. Long ass time. Unless I was still living with my family at the time, but let's not get into that. So this comes from Brian and E. I haven't read from Nintendo or anything in a hot ass minute, man. It's probably been over a year, more or less, I don't know. This is this old school stuff. I remember this from back in the day. I'll give mad respect to her deserve. Spawn Wave and the other dude, Omni. And they talked about this a little bit on Trans. I'll try to remember if I remember. Hopefully I can remember clear. So I'm full of excitement right now. So I guess it explains Nintendo ninjas, aka the lawyer attorneys. They're fucking real. Holy crap on a stick. Shysta like a mug. Holy crapola. So yeah, I'll leave the links to both of these as well. So it says, there have been lots of leaks in Nintendo's archives, throughout the year 2020. There have also been, also provide information for about few classic leaks in Luigi's Mansion, proposing a portable GameCube with docks and a more powerful GameCube successor, canceled Game Boy, Game Boy Color games, and more. Nintendo just is about to end, and more. 2020 is just about to end, but not before an additional Nintendo leak. It's time for the Switch. I know I'm going way off track here, and I don't get into space astrology or theology or the fake ET extraterrestrial shit. But literally the other day, and I took a few pictures of it. If you follow me on Instagram and Twitter a little bit, and Parler even, the two closest freaking planets, Jupiter and Saturn, were literally touching each other. That was freaking insane. It's, in my personal opinion, straight out Metroid Samus Aran mixed with Kirby. All the Kirby games, because that has everything to do with planets and stars and galaxy. It looked like the pop star freaking planet. And I was, you can imagine, I was screaming off my lungs. They literally, like, next door neighbors, literally, they actually did call the police because of how loud of a ruckus I was doing, and I had to explain the situation. I was like, oh no, I was just fanboying because it looked like a Kirby pop star fan. Thank God the little pigs cops were real nice enough. It just gave me, like, which sucked. It was like a $300 fine ticket. Fuck them for doing that, but whatever. Yeah, I paid it anyways. Fuck them. Anyways, let's move on. No offense if any of you guys, police officers, firefighters, and family, but anyways. Alright, once Twitter user had an orchestral force illusion to share some of the interesting findings. We were able to see an early design the backwards above. Okay. And to learn more about the cut features like the 3DS compatibility, here's the full roundup tidbit. Switch, this is an older Twitters. I remember I was watching the videos that Omni was talking about it. I watched his video about it. He was going through a lot of old tweets. So, like I said, links down below to his video, if I remember. Switch name was decided way back in 2014. I didn't know that. I remember everyone back in 2015-16 we were calling it Nintendo NX, Nintendo NX. I remember I did a bunch of videos on that back in the day, man. That's when I used to do my chat and breeze videos too. Let's continue. Nintendo's original Switch concept was from SOC from A.T. Erickson. Wow. The console, this is brand new organic news to me on this side, like it is for you guys. This console was to support a 3D video and backwards compatibility with the 3DS seemingly. Street Pass, Spot Pass, and pedometer features were planned on the 3DS. It was not decided yet, but the final device would sport one or two more screens likely. The screen would cap at 480p for the final Nintendo Switch 720p. The devices will be able to broadcast video through Miraclecast. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Miracast. Or Miracle, I don't know. That could mean the concept would be portable for the consoles that does not dock into a TV instead of displaying a video TV wirelessly while still having an unstable, similar effect. I think that's what it says, I don't know. Oh, similar to the Wii U channel. Oh! I know I never got to own a Nintendo Wii U, but oh man. All the videos that I used to watch at that time, my god. Like, everyone would play their Wii U like that. They would have like a little Wii U gamepad sort of thing, and like some people use it for like, I think a lot of like, not sports games, but a lot of like Just Dance Revolution sort of games. Just Dance 25, Just Dance 10, Just Dance 2013, 2015. Since unfortunately I never got the chance to own the Wii U at the time. You know, it did real bad. I would just like to have it as at least a collector's item. It also goes on to say, Switch ported, okay. Switch powered at the AT would support video capture and the ability to have video and audio commentary you could then upload to Nintendo World, quote unquote. Data sheet, there we go. Outlines functionality for the video and voicing conferences that play the game. The ST Switch would have dedicated hardware to facilitate the 3DS backward compatibility. And then goes on to say more. The ST Switch would have 1 GB of RAM. Oh, okay. And that's why some of the Nintendo Switches ended up being like the first, I think, launch on Nintendo Switch of 2017. I remember that 3.5 years ago. It was kind of slow at that time. I heard a lot of complaints. Thank God I got mine last year in 2019. And Sword and Shield came out at the time. It would possibly allow you to resume play from sleep mode by pressing a gesture along with this was not finalized. And as sleep mode sections does not have an OK on it. As many of the folks know, the Switch turned out to be much different at the end. Nintendo ended up partnering with NVIDIA, and the features detailed above are pretty much absent. Some concepts clearly change as we ended up with a new system that is portable, but you can also easily be docked and connected to a TV. Alright. So overall thoughts and opinions, oh man. The videos I saw, like I said, once again from Spawnway and Omni, they break it down way more because they literally had legit Nintendo ninjas following and stalking all these fools around. Hackers were getting hacked, and DDoSers were getting DDoS immediately. Big time. I didn't even know any of these stories, and this especially in the Smash Bros. Community. I didn't know it because I never went to any of these esports places. I only ever went to like almost sort of one. That's when late and great Mr. Desmond Edica was still alive on. I remember I met him at the Rio thing. That's the closest thing I ever went to an esports thing. Because some people did play a few things, they got a few drinks. Some people got real crazy with the alcohol. Others were slurred down like me. I was real calm, relaxed. It was soothing for me. And I remember I saw like 1 or 2 people in these real weird-ass private investigator suits when they were having a Smash Bros. Little like, not in like a hardcore tournament. It was just a little get-together. But I remember there's thousands of people that pass there all the time in those lounges, man. It's insane. I think it was like 26 or 27 at the time. Man, it was creepy. These two gave me the vibes, the creepy-ass vibes. And I wasn't even like a hardcore, esports fan player of like Smash Bros. I was just always a casual all the time. But let's get into the second article here. It's a lot more extra longer. This is Scourge down below. This is one of my favorite all time. I think I like Star Fox 64 way better. I played that whole entire game and way back when I was living upstate New York with my cousin's house at the time. I don't think they're a gamer anymore. They're more girly now because she used to be a tomboy, but she doesn't anymore, which is sad. And she's not a gamer, which is sad. So anyways, this is perhaps more than any other game. I'm not sure who wrote this, but you gotta credit to Inverse, whoever wrote this. More than any other SNES era. I'll leave the link to the full description box down below if you don't get to read it all the way. Full range of Nintendo's blending of technical ambitions to tenderness or tendencies. The 1993 game spurred the creation of the new graphics chips and allowed developer Shigeru Miyamoto to invoke Japanese folklore while creating a rapid full-fire range shooter. I never got to play this one, man. And again, I was like 3, 4 years old. I'd be like 4, I think 3 when it came out over there in Japan, and 4 in the United States. Alright, so let's read some of this, because I'm probably not going to be able to do my outro. The experience of playing the original Star Fox is highly octane shooting like a previous Miyamoto game, F-Zero. I always heard about this game a lot, but oh man, I wish I would have got a chance to play this one. I did play the N64 original one, though. The first time I introduced to Star Fox, I think it was like 7 or 8. It was 1997, 98. No, it might have been 8 or 9. Well, let's continue. F-Zero, your screen becomes overwhelmed by a cast of colorful characters as you move through the level, but unlike the racing games, Star Fox ditches the me against the world setup and provides you with a group of allies to check in. Miyamoto was curious about the possibilities of the game. Alright, not going to read any of this. I just want to see the Japanese culture in it. I think this is a Furimoshi Iniati Tashi, hopefully I'm saying it right, Yashuran-san, I don't know, is a shrine crucial to the importance of the Shinto benefits. Dating back in the 8th century, the shrine is known as Senbo-Tian, which translates to thousands of torii gates. These gates, typically made of wood, significantly transition to the mundane to this sacred and perhaps visual cue of the widely associated Shinto beliefs. Stunning in its own, the team also paid attention to the statue of the Kaminari Inari's messengers, foxes. The stone fox of Fushimi Iniari Tiyashi, I'm probably saying this all wrong, known as Kitsune. I heard that a bunch in a lot of Japanese anime, even Pokemon. Besides that, in Digimon, I think, Yu-Gi-Oh! Back in the early 2000s at the time, after the 90s. With a deep impression on Miyamoto, a fox would become a game leader's creation and the Twitter would be featured prominently to the game through a series of players. Okay. Nice. Players can move underground. Oh, this is what it was all inspired from, which I shouldn't be shocked. But I kinda am. Oh, see, I remember clips like these. But neither the game developers or its development would be the piece that can be found at the Shinto shrine. Anargant, if I'm saying that right, an arrogant code, Dylan Cuthbert, was only 18 at the production of Star Fox, describes as its weak Kyoto's most of the blur of the hard work, setting up the game levels and head of display in polygonal ships and enemies, along with Flox McCloud named in or to the movie Highlander. Oh, I didn't know it had anything to do with Highlander either. Wow, that's crazy. The team of Falco Lombardi, Slippy Toad, and Peppy Hare joined the fray. Oh, Falco and Peppy and Slippy. Okay, cool. The team is fighting to liberate the homeworld of Corneria from the attacks of the original and the Wicked Planet and Venom. Okay, so still have the same old school like story gaming concept. Alright. An early challenge of the concept game difficulty easy or hard. The team built up a series of the past that allowed the player to chart their way out. The difficulty settings. Oh wow, there it is. Space Armada, Asteroid, Corneria. Oh, sick. That's awesome. That's super effing cool. The fighter, Star Fox is rapidly with enemies along the edges of the screen, along with a variety of physical invitations of the world as the game encourages the barrel rolls. Fox teammates to player investigated the challenges regularly, asking for help, shaking their enemies, calling out their ships, and were destroyed. The ships shield players in the health bar, who can be revitalized with power-ups and sometimes some with difficulties. Despite the game's new graphics card, the Super FX, and oh wow! Unlike the Super Metroid, Star Fox does feel limited by the technology. This will be coming on, 1997, I see it now. A definitive and entry Star Fox 64. There it is. The improved 3D graphics of Nintendo 64, but Star Fox definitely lasts on its own. It's easy to see why some of the 4 million characters feels very natural in the asteroids. Yeah, extremely natural. It's a beautiful game. That's all I gotta say about it.